Chase Zero. You're looking at what the next generation sports boat might look like. One review of this catamaran makes this observation. On the surface, it doesn't appear to be anything exceptional because competing vehicles often employ comparable motor models. However, it can travel up to 60 miles per hour, releasing only harmless water vapor and burning no fuel. The hydrogen fuel cells are the catamaran's most crucial component. They are the same ones used in the Toyota Mirai and were supplied by Toyota. The catamaran's electric engines have a 295 horsepower output. It is roughly 15 feet broad and 33 feet long. The boat is 10,500 pounds heavy. The design, construction, and development of the vehicle took only 9 months, which is interesting. Mojet board. German company Mojet provides a variety of entertainment options all at once. They introduced this invention, which redefines the idea of the jetboard, a motorized surfboard. One of its distinguished qualities is its modularity. Like a construction set, the board may be rapidly put back together in various configurations. The fact that no module weighs more than 38 pounds or is longer than 37 inches makes transporting it a lot easier. The car can go at top speed of 40 miles per hour and has an engine powerful enough to tow a load weighing up to 309 pounds. In planning mode, a single charge will last approximately 30 minutes and require about 75 minutes to recharge. The model will undoubtedly interest lifeguards and the Coast Guard, in addition to customers trying to make their trip more enjoyable. Exile Trike. The American Exile Cycles team's custom motorcycle is the next in our lineup. It is based on the Black Pearl model, which has been modified. These modifications are incredibly challenging. Everything else was constructed by the masters, except for the engine, transmission, electronic parts, and a few other things. Each motorcycle is distinct from the others. You may ride one on the road without encountering legal issues. According to the masters, if the customer desires, they may combine the designs of other bikes and carry out even the most improbable requests in this project. For instance, the Hoosier rubber is distinctive since its maker focuses on models for drag racing and other forms of competition. You can order this superb vehicle for $40,000. AW609 AC4. The first civilian converter plane in the world is displayed on your screen. The engineers developed it at the English-Italian firm Augusta Westland. In line with their vision, it speeds up and streamlines travel. It can be utilized by emergency services or for personal outings. Only a few details about the car are currently known. The converter plane can travel at 25,000 feet and accommodate up to 12 passengers. With a top speed of 311 miles per hour, the maximum cruising range is 1,151 miles. Some parameters and settings may change based on the customer's preferences and the final setup. For instance, there are VIP seats, a fully functional bathroom, medical, rescue, and other equipment. PAL V Liberty Pioneer Edition. As soon as the automobile and the airplane were developed, people began fantasizing about fusing the two to create a flying vehicle. According to the project's creators, everyone is invited to participate in the mobility revolution and become one of the first flying automobile pilots. The automobile weighs 1,464 pounds and is intended for 2 people. On the highway, the peak speed is 99 miles per hour, 112 miles per hour in the air. The range is 311 miles at its longest. Naturally, operating it would require both a driver's and pilot's license. The project may appear highly contentious, but the authors have it all worked out. In 2020, the car was permitted to use public roads in Europe, and a new manufacturing facility was going to be built in India. The costs range from $125,000 to $315,000. Von Mercier Arosa. A hovercraft for sports? It's no issue. This is the model that the Von Mercier team created, and pre-orders are now being accepted. The initial deliveries are expected to begin this summer, with a price tag of roughly $100,000. Interestingly, there is an excellent purpose for the initiative to existing. According to projections, by 2030, there will be a 25% rise in the number of people residing in high-risk flood zones. Hovercrafts may thus move from being a luxury to a necessity. It has 2 seats and a proprietary control mechanism that enables it to hover in the air at around 18 centimeters. On the water, you may accelerate up to 50 miles per hour, according to the inventors. Ortega Submersibles. A private submarine is yet another choice for people who enjoy water-based pleasure. They are made by the Dutch company JFD Ortega, and they are distinctive both in terms of how they look and how well they perform. The submarine's hull resembles an antique propeller plane, since the commander and passengers are encouraged to explore the underwater world while seated. The speed is roughly 10 miles per hour in boat mode and 13 miles underwater. The remaining battery power allows for a 62-mile trip. The submarine is highly adaptable because of this number, as well as the 130-gallon cargo space. It will be helpful for both work and leisure activities. Kuberg Ranger. Dirt bikes or scooters? Your choice. Riders of any skill level can use this electric crossover scooter with a reclining seat. Riders with experience also tried it. For instance, Justin Hill, a famous motorbike racer, claimed he would use the Ranger daily. You can travel roughly 19 miles in full power mode on a single charge. The amount can be doubled upon request for an extra cost. The model features a payload capacity of 220 pounds, a 110-pound weight, and a small trailer option for an additional 66 pounds of freight. Inventus Ventomobile. University of Stuttgart students decided to take advantage of the wind's electricity. The layout is fundamental. 4 wheels, a pilot-only capsule, a 6-kilowatt turbine, and a propeller with a roughly 7-foot diameter. The model, 221 pounds, was created for the Aeolus Race, a competition for wind-powered vehicles. According to the team's website, you can contact them and, if you'd like, contribute financially to their progress. Ipitronic, a business involved in autonomous driving and future mobility, was one of the team's sponsors, working on a project to develop an electromechanical hybrid drive. We may be seeing the prototype of this mobility. Decoliner. The following piece is won by renowned American automobile artist Randy Grubb. He doesn't like commonplace items and adores aluminum. Thus, even his motorhome has a UFO-like appearance. Grubb claims that the 1980 science fiction space travel of Flash Gordon influenced the project, leading to the design. It also complements the Art Deco architectural design and is intended to be a dazzling display of the cash invested. The ability to drive the car from the roof is most intriguing though. Therefore, it is sufficient to remove the steering wheel and ascend to the second floor if the driver is bored or the cabin is warm. A 1973 GMC RV served as the project's starting point, and it cost $100,000 and took over 6,000 hours of labor. Later, the motorhome was sold for $500,000. There we have it. Please comment below if you want to see more of these incredible vehicles. Also, make sure to like, share, and subscribe, and I'll see you on my next one. See ya!